You all know that our history is full of mythologies mentioned in Vedas, Puranas, Ramayanas, Mahabharata, etc. Some of the incidents mentioned in the text can be explained scientifically, but others cannot be explained, at least not yet. In this channel, Live a Myth, we will try to debunk such myths if possible. So let's get started. You may have heard that many Hindu books and scripts claims Om as the sound of the universe itself. Is Om really the sound of the universe? Sound needs air to propagate. So, how there could be any sound of the universe if most of the outer space is airless? Is there any science behind this claim? Let us begin with Planck blackbody radiation theory. The basic principle of Planck's blackbody radiation law is that every physical body spontaneously and continuously emits electromagnetic radiation, and the spectral radiance of a body describes the amount of energy it emits at different radiation frequencies. Planck showed that the spectral radiation of a body for frequency at absolute temperature T is given by this equation. Now, what Planck meant by every physical body? Every physical body means everything, living or dead, from atom to earth to the universe itself. And the graph of the Planck's equation is like this. So, the universe itself has an electromagnetic radiation. So does everything inside it. Radiation of the universe is called cosmic microwave background radiation, or CMBR. It is the oldest radiation of the universe, originating from the time of Big Bang, when the universe was created. It exists everywhere. Scientists call it cosmic hum, because if you put your radio receiver at any direction, you can get a hum-like sound. You may have experienced that when your TV don't have a channel signal, or you may have experienced when you are between two radio stations or channels, you get a static like this. This static is actually the CMBR, or cosmic hum. So it is the sound of the universe. Graph of CMB spectrum measured by the FIRS instrument is the most precisely measured blackbody spectrum in the whole nature. The error bars are too small to be seen even on an enlarged image, and it is impossible to distinguish the observed data from the theoretical curve. So the best example of the blackbody radiation is universe itself. Here is how the CMBR sounds like when its EM spectrum is converted to sound wave. Here is how the sound of the universe, or CMBR spectrum, looks like. You can also do these stuffs using any free frequency analysis tool. What are the basic features of this graph to remember? First, it has a lower frequency range whose magnitude is increasing. Then it has a mid frequency range whose magnitude is highest. And it has high frequency range and magnitude decreases but never becomes zero. It extends to infinite frequency. This is very similar to Om. This is how Om is pronounced. You start with a lower frequency A, and with increasing amplitude you go on to utter U, which has higher frequency than A. And lastly you utter Ma, which has the highest frequency among them, and you keep uttering the Ma till you have your breath, as if Ma should never end. Here is how Om sounds like. Om. Now look at its spectrum. You see, it is exactly like CMBR, or any blackbody radiation which is being radiated by everything and everyone. Even in Upanishads, Om is described as the cosmic sound. Now the question arises, why the Om sound? The answer is simple. Any mathematical formula can be written in equation, so it can be represented by a graph. Now this graph can be represented by a sound wave. Here Planck's law can be drawn into a graph or can be converted into sound wave, which is Om. Nowadays, converting an equation to sound wave may not be the popular practice among the scientists, but imagine a time when there was no writing technique. At that time, people of India realized this ultimate truth, and they had no other way but to utter the soulful word Om. So, it may be said that whether the scientists call it CMBR or cosmic hum, or you may call it Om, it is everywhere and it is in everything. If you like this video, then please subscribe to this channel and share the video. Also, share your thoughts about Om in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching.